Hundreds of millions of people used to travel on the train around the world. Trains are the oldest and cheapest form of transport for long-distance traveling. It offers a comfortable, spacious, and enjoyable journey when compared to other transport mediums. Trans-Siberian is the longest railway journey in the world. In addition to passenger transportation, trains also allow large quantities of goods to be transported and serve an important role in the economy of imports and exports. There are so many trains in the world, it's difficult to choose. In this video, we are talking about the top 10 longest train journey in the world. Maharajas Express. Maharaja Express is a luxurious train that offers 4 pan-Indian itineraries. It contains 20 deluxe cabins, 4 suites, 18 junior suites, and presidential suite cabin. It covers a total distance of 2591 kilometers, and the destinations covered are Mumbai, Ahanta, Udaipur, Jodhpur, Bikaner, Jaipur, Ranthambore, Agra, and Delhi. Maharaja Express train is the prestigious winner of the world's best luxury train award. From the desert kingdom of Rajasthan to the western Ghats in Maharashtra, and from the holy Ghats of Varanasi to the temples of the Khajuraho Classic, each of the distinctive trips offered by the Maharajas Express is worth doing. 9. Peking Lhasa. Peking Lhasa will start in Peking, China, and it covers a total distance of 1,240 miles. The total duration of the journey is 3 to 4 days, which starts in China and ends in Tibet. It is the highest railway in the world with an average height of around 76 meters above sea level. You will be passed around 30 stations during the trip to the Tibetan Plateau. Half of this station has a viewpoint where you can enjoy the most spectacular views of Tibet and its mountains. 8. Blue Train. Blue Train is the main attraction for viewing the spectacular forests, farmlands, and vineyards in South Africa, and it crosses the country in just one day. It covers a total distance of 994 miles, which starts from Pretoria and ends in Cape Town. It is the fastest moving luxury train with facilities like Cuban cigars, butler services, and gourmet dinners. The total duration of the journey will be 27 hours, which is the spot wild game. 7. Belmond Eastern and Oriental Express. Belmond Eastern and Oriental Express is a luxurious and beautiful train trip in Asia. The itinerary of the train will be from Singapore, Bangkok, Malaysia, and Thailand. It is a 4-day trip that will carry you through River Kwai, tropical rainforests, golden temples, mountain passes, and remote villages. It is a 4 days trip, but it can be carried out in 3 days if you have chosen the other route. It covers a total distance of 1,200 miles, which is built in Japan. It is used to run in New Zealand, which is known as a Silver Star. They turned the cabin into a luxury, perfect private accommodation if you are traveling alone or with a partner. 6. Vivek Express. Vivek Express is one of the longest train journeys in India and one of the world's largest train journeys. It travels a total distance of 2,650 miles, which starts in Dibrugarh and ends in Kanyakumari. It is India's southern trip, which had 57 stops in total. It takes 80+ hours to complete the journey, which means 3 and 4 days, which covers at an average speed of 32 miles per hour. Vivek Express is an express train chain in the Indian railway network. The train was announced in the 2011-12 railway budget by the then Minister of Railways. It is the 16th longest train in the world. 5. The Indian Pacific. The Indian Pacific is to travel along the width of Australia. It covers almost 2,704 miles, which starts from Perth and ends in Sydney. You can enjoy the Australian outback from the comfort of your seat and can even experience waterfalls of blue mountains, forests, and off-train excursions, which should be added to the traveler's list while heading to the east of Australia. It had a stop in Adelaide, which is a ghost town of Cooks and a Broken Hill. The duration of the journey will be 4 days. 4. Trans-Siberian Express. Trans-Siberian Express is one of the longest trains in the world. It is a 6-day train journey which starts in Moscow and ends in Vladivostok. It crosses the time zone, and the landscape will also change constantly from the Ural Mountains to Lake Baikal and the steppes, those who want to travel in between. The departure of the train will take place every 2 days. The itinerary of the train will be Moscow, Kazan, Yekaterinburg, Novosibirsk, Irkutsk, Lake Baikal, Ulan-Ulan-Bator, Vladivostok. It is a 6-day journey along the shore of the freshwater lake in Russia. 3. Sao Paulo Metro, Brazil. Brazil's railway network is divided into private and public operators in 2007 and had become nationalized in 1957 with the creation of RFFSA. The main concentration of the rail services is predominantly urban and suburban areas. Sao Paulo Metro is the biggest among the 8 Brazilian metro cities. In 2012, the Brazilian government announced the construction of 10,000 kilometers of new lines consisting of high-speed transport and passenger lines in 2042. A high-speed 511 kilometers train line between Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro was planned for development in the country, but the project had not yet taken off. 2. Toronto to Vancouver, Canada. Toronto to Vancouver is located in Canada, is the 5th longest train journey in the world. This train service is well known as Canadian, and it covers almost 4,446 kilometers. It is a passenger train which is operated by Via Rail Canada. It is the most scenic train journey in the world, which takes almost 3 days to reach the final destination. The train will leave 3 times a week, which is the longest train service in North America. 1. Chinese train services. Chinese train services contain the 3 longest train services in the world. The train which operates on this route is T264, which takes 2.5 days and covers approximately 5,000 kilometers. It is located in China, and the main purpose of this train is for the journey of passengers. The train will depart once a day and is the longest after the Trans-Siberian Railway. What do you think from the video? If you have any questions or doubt, please comment down below. If you haven't done so, hit the like button, subscribe, and share our content. Make sure to keep watching our channel to know when this will be happening. Like, share, subscribe. Every country that wants to protect its airspace must have the newest and the best fighter jets in its arsenal. Currently, the 5th generation fighter airplanes with their latest weapons, powerful engines, and stealth capabilities are the most advanced. But many countries already started developing 6th generation fighter jets, while 4th generation fighters remain the backbone of a majority of air forces around the world. 4th generation fighters can be upgraded with new technology to make them an effective fighting force on the modern battlefield. Such aircraft are often referred to as 4+ or 4++ generation fighter jets. We will use these characteristics to measure how advanced each fighter aircraft is. A. The power and the reliability of its engine. The best fighter jets are powered by the most powerful and the most advanced engines. B. Newest and most advanced weapon systems. A fighter is as effective as its weapons. C. High-performance avionics. Advanced flight control equipment allows for the best handling of the plane. D. All-aspect stealth. Such capability allows an aircraft to remain invisible to enemy radars and detectors for as long as possible. E. Powerful and advanced radar. It allows to detect enemies and offers a low probability of being intercepted. Highly integrated computer systems. Sophisticated computers allow to control the aircraft and also to communicate with other fighters, as well as the ground control. Keeping this in mind, let's count the top 10 most advanced fighter jets of 2021. JF-17 Thunder HAL Tejas. That's right, these 2 great fighter jets are so matched that we can't decide which of them is better. Speedy and nimble, the JF-17 and Tejas are the very best 4th generation light fighter design could offer. They are excellent dogfighters armed with a great array of weapons and are also multi-role fighters capable of performing a multitude of combat roles. The JF-17 Thunder, also known as the FC-1 Xiaolong, was developed by Pakistan and China and now has become the workhorse of the Pakistan Air Force by replacing older Dassault Mirage 3 and Chengdu J-7 fighter jets. In January 2021, the newest variant, the JF-17A Block 3, went into production, offering the most advanced avionics, helmet-mounted display, new radar, and many other improvements. HAL Tejas is its Indian counterpart, developed to replace older MiG-21 fighter jets and enrich the Indian Air Force with numerous, domestically produced advanced fighters. In January 2021, the improved Tejas Mark 1A variant was approved for production, featuring a new radar, advanced electronic warfare equipment, and a reduced radar signature. 9. Sukhoi Su-30SM. The Sukhoi Su-30SM is the newest development of the most numerous fighter jet of the Russian Air Force, the Su-27. improving every aspect of the base model. The Su-30 is a 4+ generation fighter aircraft and features new radar, avionics, weapon systems, and much more. Many countries, including India, Vietnam, Armenia, and others use various models of the Su-30 with great success. The Su-30SM improves on it with even more powerful radar, newer avionics, and most importantly, the thrust vectoring system which allows rotating jet engine nozzles for unrivaled maneuverability. Thanks to it, the Su-30SM is one of the most maneuverable aircraft and one of the most advanced fighter jets in the world. 8. Boeing F-15X. The McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle is the most numerous aircraft of the United States Air Force, USAF, as well as many other air forces around the world. Nowadays the jet is built by Boeing, which developed many improvements for the aircraft. The F-15E Strike Eagle is its current variant, and the F-15EX is an upgrade that gives it the 4+ generation capability with the new control system, advanced weapon capabilities, and many other features. It is based on the F-15QA developed for Qatar Air Force, while many other countries, such as Saudi Arabia, Israel, and others have also upgraded their F-15s to modern standards. In early 2021, the United States approved the sale of the F-15EX to India too. 7. Eurofighter Typhoon. The Eurofighter Typhoon is a 4+ generation multi-role fighter jet used by Great Britain, Germany, Qatar, Kuwait, Italy, and others. It was a joint development of Airbus, BAE Systems and Leonardo, and is one of the most advanced fighter jets manufactured in Europe. The Eurofighter Typhoon is constantly upgraded with new features. Tranche 3 is the latest production standard, with new electronics, radar, and defense systems, and has a greatly improved air-to-air and air-to-ground capability. Older Eurofighter Typhoons are constantly being improved to the level of the newest variant, making them some of the most advanced fighter jets in 2021. 6. Dassault Rafale. The Rafale is a multi-role fighter jet developed by the French company Dassault. France withdrew from the joint European fighter jet program after disagreements with other countries and developed its own fighter jet that would replace its older Mirage fighters in both air defense and ground attack roles. Not only France but also India, Egypt, Qatar, and Greece have ordered the aircraft for their air forces, while many other countries considered buying it too. Rafale has many variants that include armament, avionics, and stealth upgrades. 5. Shenyang FC-31. The FC-31 is the latest Chinese 5th-generation fighter jet. Not much is known about its capabilities, but it is most likely going to be introduced into the Chinese military soon, as a light maneuverable counterpart to the J-20, or as a new fighter jet for China's aircraft carriers. Lighter and simpler than many 5th-generation fighter aircraft, the FC-31 is nevertheless very advanced, showing stealth, supercruise, and many other incredible capabilities. Since it is not yet introduced, it still has to prove itself though. 4. Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. The F-22 Raptor was the first 5th-generation fighter jet and remains the stealthiest fighter jet in existence. It also laid the course for other aircraft to follow, introducing low radar visibility, supercruise, advanced sensor networks, and supermaneuverability in one package. Although its production was discontinued in 2011 due to high cost, it remains one of the deadliest fighter jets for beyond visual range combat, made even more intimidating by its near unrivaled dogfighting capability. Lacking multi-role capabilities of many other fighter jets, the Raptor is still an incredibly effective air-to-air platform. 3. Sukhoi Su-57. The Su-57 Felon is the Russian answer to the F-22. It is the country's first stealth airplane, combining great close combat effectiveness of the Su-27 and the Su-30 family with low radar visibility and other 5th-generation fighter jet features. Although its estimated cost is much lower than other newest fighter jets, the development of the Su-57 was plagued with delays. Its serial production started only in 2020, and in 2021 Russian Air Force already uses its first units of this incredible fighter jet. Also, Russia is currently developing a new engine for it, so, in the near future, the Su-57 is going to become even more advanced and even deadlier in the air. 2. Chengdu J-20. Also known as the Mighty Dragon, the J-20 is the most advanced Chinese fighter jet, employing the latest stealth technology. It is also the second 5th-generation fighter jet to enter service in the world, an achievement made even more impressive by the fact that China has just recently started developing its own advanced fighter aircraft. Its true capabilities are a closely guarded secret known only by the highest-ranking Chinese officials. Nevertheless, we can tell that China keeps constantly upgrading its J-20s. Most recently, new powerful domestically made engines were developed for it, and there are also hints that new, more advanced variants are in the works. 1. Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II. Some love it, others hate it, but nobody can deny that the F-35 is one of the most advanced and most capable fighter jets. While its early variants were beset by all kinds of problems, the US spent billions of dollars improving this airplane, and many tests and training fights show that it can challenge any other jet. The aircraft has three distinct variants. F-35A is the basic conventional fighter. F-35B is a variant for short takeoff and vertical landing. F-35C is the carrier variant, designed to replace the US Navy's F/A-18 fighter jet. What makes the F-35 stand out is its incredible fusion of advanced sensors, stealth, electronic warfare, and networking capabilities. The US spent over $1.5 trillion developing this plane, making it the most expensive weapon platform ever. It also made it the most advanced one. If you haven't done so, hit the like button, subscribe, and share our content. Although humanity is destroying the planet quicker than Mother Nature can recover, fortunately, there are still natural wonders in this world that have survived for thousands of years. All of the trees on this list were at least 3,500 years old. Unfortunately, a few of these ancient giants were destroyed by human hands. The rest of the surviving trees on this list are protected to prevent their destruction, and one of the oldest individual trees even has a secret location not disclosed to the public. With continued conservation efforts, hopefully, these trees will live for thousands of years more. The Senator. The Senator was one of the oldest and biggest bald cypress trees in the world, with an estimated age of 3,500 years. Prior to its demise, the Senator was 36 meters tall, 118 feet, with a circumference of 10.7 meters, 35 feet. The tree was originally 50 meters, 165 feet, tall, but the top was damaged by a hurricane in 1925. Unfortunately, the Senator was destroyed by a fire in 2012, which was started by Sarah Barnes and a friend who was smoking inside the tree. She left the fire burning, which destroyed the tree from the inside out. In 2014, a 50-foot-tall clone of the Senator, one of 10 trees cloned from the Senator in the 1990s, was planted in the park and named the Phoenix. Did you know? In 2013, a group of artists was given permission by Seminole County to make vases, pens, flutes, and sculptures from the charred remains of the Senator to pay respect to the fallen tree. 9. Gran Abuelo. The Gran Abuelo, Spanish for great-grandfather, which is located in the Alerce Costero National Park in Chile, is the oldest living tree in South America. The tree stands at more than 60 meters tall, 196 feet, with a diameter of 4 meters, 13 feet, and a perimeter of 11 meters, 36 feet. Gran Abuelo's age was determined in 1993 after researchers used a growth ring to verify its antiquity. They estimated that the tree was around 3,622 years old at the time. Its age means that the Gran Abuelo germinated around 1,500 BCE. There is a possibility that the Gran Abuelo wasn't even the oldest tree in the grove, as many of the larger ones were logged in the past. Did you know? Patagonian cypresses are known as alerce in Spanish and contain special resins that help the trees decompose slowly, even when buried or in water. This is why the Patagonian cypress is endangered and why many of the Gran Abuelo's fellow alerces have been cut down and turned into building material. 8. Sarvia abarca. The Sarvia abarca cypress, is believed to be one of the oldest trees in the world, as its age is estimated to be between 4,000 and 5,000 years. It is hard to place an exact age on the tree, but it has been cultivated for many years. Legend says that the Sarvia abarca was planted by Zoroaster, an Iranian prophet, or Japheth, the third son of the biblical figure Noah. The Sarvia abarca is a national natural monument and is protected by the Cultural Heritage Organization of Iran. The tree's large size and legendary history and age have made it one of the most popular attractions in the city of Abarca. Did you know? In 2008, the Department of Environment of Yazd province was working to ensure that the Sarvia abarca would be protected and nominated the tree to UNESCO's World Heritage List. 7. Langernawiyu. The Langernawiyu's age is estimated to be between 4,000 and 5,000 years old. Dating yew trees is often difficult as the core has been lost, with several large offshoots growing out of the tree's central area. The yew is located in the churchyard of St. Digane's Church in the Landerneau village, and the church has a certificate signed by David Bellamy, English botanist, author, broadcaster, and environmental campaigner, saying the tree is 5,000 years old based on thousands of years of written records. The Landerneau yew holds a special place in Welsh mythology as it is associated with the spirit Angelister, the recording angel, who comes every Halloween to foretell which of the parishioners will die the following year. Did you know? In 2002, the Tree Council named the Landerneau yew one of the 50 great British trees in celebration of the Golden Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II. 6. Methuselah. Until 2012, Methuselah was the oldest known tree in the world and its age, 4,789 years at the time, was discovered in 1957 by Tom Harlan and Edmund Schulman. The tree is named for the oldest biblical figure, Methuselah, who lived to be 969 years old. This ancient tree grows in Methuselah Grove in the White Mountains of Inyo County, California, where it is surrounded by other ancient trees, and its exact location is unknown to the public to keep the tree safe from vandalism. Based on the tree's age, it is estimated that Methuselah germinated around 2832 BCE, making it older than the famous Egyptian pyramids. Did you know? In 2003, a tree farmer named Jared Millert received permission to take cuttings from Methuselah and was successful in cloning the old tree. 5. Prometheus. Prior to its demise in 1964, Prometheus was one of the oldest trees in the world, and at the time, it was even older than Methuselah. The tree was located in a grove of several old trees in Wheeler Park, Nevada. In 1964, geographer Donald R. Curry was given permission from the Forest Service to take a core sample of the tree to determine its age, which he suspected was over 4,000 years. Unfortunately, Curry's extraction went awry and the entire tree was cut down. Researchers counted 4,862 growth rings on the core sample, but estimate that the tree may have been at least 4,900 years old as it likely did not grow a ring every year due to the area's harsh conditions. Did you know? A slab of Prometheus is on display at the Great Basin Visitor Center, where the public is welcome to count the tree's rings. 4. Unnamed Great Basin Bristlecone Pine. This unnamed Great Basin bristlecone pine is believed to be the oldest individual tree in the world. It was named the oldest tree in 2012, beating the previous record holder by over 200 years. The tree was cored by Edmund Schulman in the late 1950s, but he did not have a chance to date his sample before he passed away in 1958. The tree's age was later determined by Tom Harlan in 2010, who was working on the samples Schulman collected before he also died. Before his death, Harlan reported that the tree was still alive and that it was 5,062 years old. Did you know? The unnamed Great Basin bristlecone pine recently had its confirmed status revoked in 2017 after researchers said that Tom Harlan's core could not be located at the Laboratory of Tree Ring Research, so the tree's current age cannot be confirmed. 3. Old Gecko. When Old Gecko was first discovered in Sweden in 2008, it was declared the world's oldest tree and estimated to be about 10,000 years old. While Old Gecko has come to be known as the world's oldest tree, it is not quite as old as the Jerupa oak, over 13,000 years, which was discovered a year later. Also, Gecko is only an eighth of the age of 80,000-year-old Pando. Like both of those older trees, Old Gecko is also a clone, but it isn't a colony like Pando and the Jerupa oak. Instead, Old Gecko regenerates new trunks, branches, and roots in the same spot. The root system of Old Gecko is about 10,000 years old, while its trunks usually only survive for about 600 years before a new clone tree resprouts in its place. Did you know? Old Gecko's age shows that the climate in Sweden had probably warmed much earlier than scientists previously estimated, and that the tree was most likely brought to the area by migrating humans. 2. Jerupa oak. The Jerupa oak, the tree's name, it is a Palmer's oak, is another clonal colony tree that has survived for thousands of years by cloning itself. Only discovered within the past decade, the Jerupa oak is over 13,000 years old. Its age was estimated by researchers based on the size of the colony and the growth of individual stems. Another unique thing about the Jerupa oak is that it is the only Palmer's oak in the area because the species typically prefer to live in wetter and more mountainous areas. The Jerupa Mountains are arid and at a lower altitude. In 2009, when the Jerupa oak was first discovered, the tree had about 70 clusters of stems, was 2.5 kilometers, 1.55 miles, in width, and 1 meter, 3.28 feet, in height. Did you know? Although the Jerupa oak was observed to be covered with flowers, which are the sexual organs of plants, it has not been sexually reproducing at all and only continues to make clones. 1. Pando. With an estimated age of over 80,000 years, Pando is the oldest tree in the world as well as one of the oldest living organisms. While most of the other trees on this list are individuals, Pando is a clonal colony that shares one underground root system. Above ground, Pando may look like a grove of individual trees, but they are all genetically identical clones. Did you know? Pando has survived for so long because it has been able to continuously clone itself. However, researchers have recently said that Pando may be dying. Studies of Pando show that the tree has been declining for decades in size and has slowed down with producing replacement trees. Human development in the area as well as the overgrazing of young trees by local animals have contributed to Pando's possible death. What do you think from the video? If you have any questions or doubt, please comment down below. If you haven't done so, hit the like button, subscribe, and share our content. Make sure to keep watching our channel to know when this will be happening. Like, share, subscribe. Soccer is the most renowned and the followed game around the world. Football is a global sport that is played in over 200 countries worldwide. The game has more than 3.5 billion fans across the planet. The craze of this game is on the next level. Football is also one of the most watched sports nowadays. Being the most popular games, there are footballers who make a lot of wealth from their profession. You might have heard about some footballers who are making millions and billions with their profession. Let's come straight to the point and check out the top 10 richest footballers in the world in 2021. Mesut Ozil, 120 million. Mesut Ozil is a German professional footballer who holds the position of an attacking midfielder. Ozil is known for creativity, passing, and vision. The German international is known as one of the best midfielders the world has ever seen. Ozil now moved to Fenerbahce from Arsenal in 2021. Ozil also holds the world record for the most German player of the year awards. 5. Mesut Ozil's net worth is estimated at around $120 million in 2021. 9. Andres Iniesta, 120 million. FC Barcelona legendary midfielder and Spain's most important player in history does not need any introduction in this list. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest midfielders ever graced the footballing pitch. Iniesta was an integral part of Barcelona for so many years, where he served as the captain for 3 seasons. He moved to the club Japanese side Vissel Kobe from Barcelona in 2018. Andres Iniesta has an estimated net worth of $120 million in 2021, where most of his earnings came due to a long spell at Camp Nou. 8. Gareth Bale, 145 million. Gareth Bale is a Welsh professional footballer who plays in the winger position. He was playing for Premier League club Tottenham Hotspur on loan from Real Madrid. This speedster is number 8 in our list of richest footballers in the world in 2021. He has been identified as the Welsh Footballer of the Year a record 6 times. In 2016, ESPN listed him in 12th position among the most famous athletes around the world. Bale's transfer to Real Madrid from Tottenham broke the previous world record set by Cristiano Ronaldo and became the most expensive signing in the history of club football at that time. Gareth Bale has an estimated net worth of $145 million in 2021. 7. Alexander Pato, 145 million. Alexander Pato is a Brazilian professional footballer who is an active footballer and plays as a forward for Orlando City in Major League Soccer. Alexander Pato's estimated net worth is around $145 million, making him the 7th richest footballer in the world in 2021. 6. Wayne Rooney, 170 million. Wayne Rooney is an English legend who played most of his career for the club Manchester United. He is regarded as one of the best footballers of his era. He scored 253 goals for Manchester United, which makes him the player with the most goals in Manchester United history. Rooney scored a total of 208 Premier League goals, making him the number 2 in the list of top scorers of all time in the history of Premier League. He has also won the England Player of the Year award 4 times in his career, i.e. 2008, 2009, 2014, and 2015. Wayne Rooney's total net worth is estimated at around $170 million. That made him the sixth richest footballer in the world in 2021. 5. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, $190 million. Zlatan is a Swedish international who plays as a striker for Serie A club AC Milan. Ibrahimovic is widely known as the best striker the world has ever seen. Despite his age, he is still delivering for his club in the league and European competitions. He is one of the most decorated footballers, winning a total of 31 trophies during his career. Reliable source claim that Zlatan had an estimated net worth of $190 million. He has sponsorship deals with big brands like sports drinks, Microsoft's Box, Nivea, and Volvo. 4. Neymar Jr., $200 million. Neymar Jr. is currently one of the best Brazilian footballers. He plays for Ligue 1 club Paris Saint-Germain. He is widely known for his skill moves and his outstanding dribbling ability. Neymar moves to Paris Saint-Germain from Barcelona with a record-shattering transfer fee of €222 million, making him the most valuable player ever in the history of football. Sports Pro labeled him as one of the most marketable athletes in the world in 2012 and 2013. Forbes listed him as the world's third highest-paid athlete in 2020. Neymar's net worth is estimated at around $200 million in 2021, making him the fourth richest footballer in the world in 2021. 3. Lionel Messi, $400 million. Lionel Messi himself is a brand. There is no introduction needed for this man in the world of football. He has sponsorship deals with big brands like Adidas, Gatorade, Pepsi, Gillette, and Turkish Airlines. Messi is currently the third richest footballer in the world in 2021. He has several valuable sponsorship deals with some of the highest-paying brands. According to Forbes, Lionel Messi is the second billionaire footballer after Cristiano Ronaldo. His estimated net worth in 2021 is $400 million. 2. David Beckham, $450 million. David Beckham is an English retired professional player. He is rated as one of the greatest footballers ever in the history of football. He is known for his passing ability, crossing, and classic free kicks. Beckham has been recognized as the greatest midfielders of his generation. Beckham has always been ranked among the highest earners in football. In 2013 he was ranked as the highest paid player in the world. David Beckham's net worth is estimated at around $450 million. This made him the second richest footballer in the world after Cristiano Ronaldo in 2021. 1. Cristiano Ronaldo, $500 million. Ronaldo means of business, that's how we can describe this man. He is one of the greatest players in the history of football. Ronaldo makes more than €30 million annually at Juventus. He also has sponsorship deals with brands like Nike, Herbalife, Dazzle, and MTG. Ronaldo also has its own brand which includes 7 Agent, CR7 Fitness, CR7 Footwear, and CR7 Denim. Ronaldo was ranked as the world's highest-paid athlete by Forbes in 2016 and 2017. He is number 1 in the list of richest football players. His total net worth is estimated at around $500 million in 2021. What do you think from the video? If you have any questions or doubt, please comment down below. If you haven't done so, hit the like button, subscribe, and share our content. Make sure to keep watching our channel to know when this will be happening. Like, share, subscribe. Stars these days are not born from production studios high up in Hollywood Hills. They are everyday people with ideas, drive, and talent, and the sharing economy has given them a platform to shine and share with the rest of us their ideas and thoughts. Of course, a good amount of opportunity and being able to seize on it is necessary, but this group of young people has also shown tenacity and dedication. Here's a summary of who they are. Smosh. Started in 2005, Smosh has so far been viewed over 9.5 billion times and has over 25 million subscribers. Started by Anthony Padilla and Ian Heckox, the duo expanded and diversified Smosh into multiple channels like Smosh Games, Smosh, Smosh France, and Smosh Pit, the most talked about being the time when he filmed the corpse of a dead man on his trip to Japan and posted it on his channel. Like Jake, Logan has also recently made his professional boxing debut in 2019. He is estimated to have a personal fortune of some $19 million. 6. Evan Fong. Evan Fong, known online as Vanis Gaming, is a Canadian internet personality, video game commentator, and music producer. He posts montage-style videos on YouTube of him and other creators playing various video games. He is also a music producer under the name Lynx and was the creative director for the video game Dead Realm. He has also voiced for the YouTube premium series Paranormal Action Squad. Vanis Gaming has a subscriber base of some 25 million, and a toll has been listed among top YouTube channels in the UK and has been named by Forbes to be one of the highest-earning YouTube stars, earning some $16 million in 1 year. His channel has over 23 million subscribers and 17 billion in total views. In 2016, Middleton released a graphic novel Richest and the Enchanted Crystal, which remained on the New York Times bestseller list for hardcover graphic novels for a total of 11 weeks. As of January 2020, he has devoted part of his channel to playing random video games, community Discord challenges, and reaction videos. Middleton still maintains a Minecraft hardcore series which makes up a substantial part of his channel. He streams it live on Twitch and posts an edited version on his YouTube channel. As of 2021, Dan Middleton is estimated to have a net worth of $40 million. Ryan Kaji is reported to have a net worth of some $80 million as of 2021. If you haven't done so, hit the like button, subscribe, and share our content.